opinion.
Stay tuned for Campbell County's premier sports talk show. It's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLEF. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for Campbell County's premier sports talk show. It's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLEF. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for Campbell County's premier sports talk show. It's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLEF. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for Campbell County's premier sports talk show. It's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLEF. Stay tuned.
Opinions, positions, or strategies expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect those of the staff, management, or advertisers of WLAF.
And welcome in to another edition of Jake Miller Sports Talk right here on WLAF. Daniel, my hair look okay?
Yeah.
That's the first time we've done this on a Thursday, like an actual Thursday.
I know, it's been forever.
Yeah, we actually had food today. Shout out to Charlie's Pizza for hooking us up. Guys, Jake Miller Sports Talk is presented by the Marlowe Agency with Shelter Insurance. Give them a call today at 423-352-7735, whether it be your car, your house, your life, everything that you need to have insurance for, they got you covered.
As Jake chokes on an M&M.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, sometimes it just be like that, Daniel.
Sometimes it be like that.
You know, we've got a couple of things that we want to talk about today, but first of all, we want to wish send our condolences to Greg Biffle and family. Of course, it's being reported now, as we suspected earlier, that Greg Biffle, NASCAR driver, his wife, and his children were on that plane that crashed in Statesboro, North Carolina today. And, you know, that's one of those things, you know, there's been a lot of tragedies in that category with this sport for quite some time now. I mean, this goes all the way back, you know, think about Davey Allison, for example. And then you had,
Kulwicki.
Alan Kulwicki, and then you had Ricky Hendrick, Rick Hendrick's son.
There's been a lot of fatalities with that. It was unfortunate. You know, Greg and his family were headed to go see old Cletus McFarland.
They were.
And Cletus is the one that I guess broke the news of who it was.
Right.
Of course, he's really good friends with Greg and the family, so it's only right. And, of course, like you said, sending prayers, condolences, all that out to the Biffle family and the extended family.
Absolutely. And, you know, this situation, too, if you might remember, Dale Jr. was just involved in a plane crash in Bristol or just outside of it just a few years ago. So that's something to look at as well. It's so common in that sport now, it seems like. I mean, you know, you think about basketball, it's like, we had the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash. Football, I can't think of one right off the top of my head, but it's been a recurring thing in NASCAR now for a while. Been.
And the thing is these drivers, I mean, they make good money. They end up buying their own plane, and a lot of the time they turn into being their own pilots. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Greg was a pilot or not sure. But it wouldn't surprise me if he was the pilot of the aircraft. You know, they made it about halfway and had some kind of something with the plane go wrong and had to turn around, and they made it back to the airport. It was on fire by the time they were able to land. So
thoughts and prayers out to everyone affected by that tragedy. Of course, Tennessee defeating Louisville on Tuesday night, a big win for the program considering, we had lost, I think, 3 straight at that point.
It was a big game. And I think changing the lineup for the Vols helped quite a bit.
I think it did as well. And, you look at everything that went into everything like that we saw the last 3 games, just it's like debacle after debacle after debacle. It's like, what are we doing? And then we were finally able to put it together on Tuesday night and defeat number 11 Louisville. Tennessee was a 3.5-point favorite in that game.
Yeah.
So it's not really too much of a shock that they won, but the way they won.
Yeah, it was nice
impressive.
to see. It was really nice to see.
And, basketball is a game of runs. We saw a couple of big runs there in the first half, and it really set up the second half for success. So that was really good to see. And, I'm looking forward to seeing what else this team can do throughout the year. Of course, Anthony chiming in saying Greg Biffle was a good driver. Yes, he was.
At number 16 Ford.
It was an ugly-looking number, but it was a cool-looking car.
Yep, at number 16 Ford. Yeah, I can remember watching him growing up. It's just another one of those, another person gone too soon.
Absolutely. And, of course, Tennessee football is going to be playing in the Music City Bowl next week.
Yep. There's plenty of football coming up.
Excuse me, week following.
Week following.
Following.
There's a ton of good football coming up.
There is. We got playoff action starting tomorrow in college football, and quite frankly, we're going to be more focused on that. If you guys want to call it like it is, we're going to be more focused on the college football playoff because by the time we get to the Music City Bowl, nobody in the national media is going to be talking about it.
No.
I don't even know who we're going to have there for that game. Of course, Jake Merklinger has entered the transfer portal, along with, I think, 5 other guys.
Yep.
Have entered the portal, and these are also guys that did not play. So there's no surprise. Of course, the only one in the transfer portal from Tennessee that we know the name of because he made an impact was Boo Carter. And Boo Carter, I don't know where he's going. There's a lot of speculation that he's going to go to Colorado. I don't know why he would.
You got to think that Deion Sanders, the head coach at Colorado, has this reputation of being able to help these guys figure out what life is. I mean, I'm not saying that he's perfect by no means.
Right.
But, he's got a good support staff around him. And I think that Deion can look at Boo, see himself in Boo.
Yeah.
With the way that Boo acts, you can kind of compare that to the way.
Do you think it would humble him?
I think so in some way, with Deion having 2 kids that one made it to the league and is not playing currently. Mm-hmm. And, of course, you've got Shedeur, who is the starting quarterback for the Browns, who, by the way, is an amazing quarterback in the NFL. Who would have thunk it?
Well, and, you also have to look at what he did with Travis Hunter.
Yep. And Travis Hunter, he's hurt right now, out for the remainder of the season, but he was a stud.
Still is.
And, Boo Carter does have the ability to be that player. I think that if he does go to Colorado, I think that we'll see Boo get the kind of attention that he seeks from Deion because let's just put it this way. You've got Josh Heupel, who is not a big hype man. I don't want to say he's not available, but it might be difficult for Hype to be able to meet the need of one like Boo Carter.
I've always wondered this ever since he transferred, but do you remember when we beat Alabama last year at home? Boo goes on Instagram Live, and you hear Heupel, Boo, put that phone away.
Yep. I remember it. And, it's just one of those things you don't know until it's time to put the pads on.
You don't.
And us losing Merklinger, do I think it hurts Tennessee? No. I don't.
He never played.
He never played.
He played like a few snaps against Arkansas. He had a few snaps against ATSU. I think he had a few snaps against UAB.
That's it, though.
New Mexico State, maybe. I don't think he even played in that game.
We've got Faison coming in. Of course, rumors are running rampant right now with the portal and who Tennessee's going to get out of the portal. It's no secret. We're going to hit the portal and get another quarterback.
Of course. Because here's the thing. Faison Brandon, not ready.
No. We'll go get
I don't think he is, at least. Now, there's been a few cases in which a true freshman quarterback has came in and made an impact immediately. Yeah. The last 2 that made an impact at Tennessee were Eric Ainge and Casey Clausen.
Yeah.
And then Peyton Manning had to make an impact.
Yeah.
Because he had no other choice. Our 2 that were ahead of him got hurt, and then Brandon Stewart just wasn't going to cut it. That's why Peyton Manning won the starting job to begin with.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
So if you're Coach Heupel and you've got such a high product coming in with Faison, do you go and get a big-name quarterback next season? Or do you – I mean, we're going to hit the portal either way. We've already established that. Do you get the big name that you can get, or do you go and get somebody that they're good enough, but if Faison is a stud, that they are comfortable enough to take that back seat? You see what I'm saying?
So you could run into potentially a situation like Tennessee had with Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
And that scares me. And I'll tell you why. Because you can run yourself into a situation in which you have your good quarterback, like your highly touted quarterback recruit. Now, Josh Dobbs obviously a 4-star.
Yeah.
Faison Brandon is a 5-star that played 7A ball out in North Carolina.
He's a good player.
Dude can play ball.
Yeah, he's good.
But when you look at everything that Tennessee has experienced with, quote, 5-star quarterbacks, Harrison Bailey,
Yeah.
Jarrett Garantano,
Yeah.
Jonathan Crompton was the number 2 quarterback in that class, ahead of Colt McCoy and ahead of Sam Bradford. The
That
only
does
one that was
not.
above him was Mark Sanchez. That's it.
That don't make sense.
And then now we're in a
We had
situation,
Nico.
we had Nico. But, I mean, Nico was he played 15 real football games before he got here, though.
Yeah, he's a 3-star.
He's not even that.
But anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
But anyway, I don't know if Tennessee wants to make that jump because you could put yourself in a position like it's going to go one or two ways. You could go get somebody that's serviceable out of the portal. You could do that. Or you could roll out there with a Savannah Slinger.
Yeah.
But let me break the not Savannah Slinger. He's already out. But whoever you've got, George McIntyre.
Yeah.
You could roll out there with him. But here's what you run into. Okay. Say you're 5 games in the year, and you've been whipped by Texas. You've been whipped by people in the conference. You're sitting at 2-5, or 2-3. What do? Okay, well, now we have to trot out our 5-star quarterback. If he is him, if he is every bit as good as he's cracked up to be,
You look at the season as a waste.
I don't think that. But if you end the season on a high note, everybody forgets about what happened earlier in the year. The reason I bring that up, look at 2015.
True.
You lose to Oklahoma. You lose to Florida. You lose to Arkansas. And then you got Georgia rolling in town. And there's already talks of firing Butch Jones at this point because they were comparing the two careers of Butch Jones and Derek Dooley. And at that point, after Tennessee had lost to Arkansas, their paths were very, very similar. And I'm talking like 1 game difference on the win-loss column. And then after that, Tennessee just goes on a tear.
Yeah.
You beat Georgia. You almost beat Alabama. You beat South Carolina. You beat Vanderbilt. You beat Kentucky. You beat everybody else you're supposed to beat. And then you absolutely just destroy Northwestern in the Outback Bowl. You end the year 9-4. You're on a high.
Yeah.
You go into next season. You start out 5-0. And then what happened?
Tornado.
WTFA turned into we gonna watch Tennessee fall apart.
Yeah.
And they did. And then you end the season with the same record as the prior year. But for how bad the season ended with losses to South Carolina and Vanderbilt,
Yeah.
you had to come out the next year and do something.
Yeah.
And then you go 4-8. And matter of fact, he didn't even get to finish out the season.
And looking forward to next year's schedule, it's scary.
It is. So we're going to pull that up for you as well. But, that's a situation that Josh Heupel is going to have to get under control and get it under control quick because Joey Aguilar is not going to be here.
No.
And don't get me wrong, I love Joey, but Joey was exactly what we thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
He was an App State quarterback that was good enough to play at App State, that was serviceable at Tennessee, but was never going to be able to get you to the college football playoff.
No.
It just wasn't going to happen.
And nobody's going to talk down to Joey Aguilar either.
Absolutely not. He got thrown into a bad situation.
He did the best with what he had. I mean, I'm comfortable with him. It's, next year Tennessee's got Texas on the schedule. Arch Manning's going to be a junior. There was rumors of him going to the NFL.
Yeah, he was
there
never
was no
gonna go.
way that was going to happen.
No, he's not ready.
He's not ready, but you give, let's call it like it is, Jake. Mm-hmm. And people can call me a Texas Longhorn diehard, whatever. I don't care. If your last name is Manning, you're not bad at football.
No.
I mean, it is what it is at this point. And you're giving him another offseason to prepare. Mm-hmm. I think next year will be way, way too early. Next year, Texas will be in the top two.
Speaking of way too early, right now, all three of us are going to give our way too early predictions for Tennessee football. Starting out, Matthew, get ready to put on the headset, good sir. Matthew is putting on the headset.
He's got to go get.
Matthew is going to get the headset.
He's got to find the headset.
He's got to find it. Man alive. I'll tell you what.
He says he's prepared for the show. I come in with Christmas gifts. Matthew just loses all.
I left my Christmas gifts at the house.
That does not surprise me, knowing you, Jake.
I mean, oh no, there went my signal. There it is. All right. Our way too early Tennessee predictions for next year. I think we win the bowl game.
I agree.
So
bowl game's going to be a W for Tennessee.
It will be. All right, Matthew, are you ready, good sir?
I believe so. Can you hear me?
Up
Yes.
first, we got you loud and clear. You sound magnificent. All right, Saturday, September 5th, Tennessee versus Furman at home.
Easy W.
Tennessee. Everybody count their wins and losses. I'm taking Tennessee.
Oh, he's got it on the screen for us.
That's why I love it. I think it's a W from everybody. And then up next we have Tennessee going to Georgia Tech.
You remember the last time Tennessee Georgia Tech played?
Yeah, Coach got fired at the end of the year.
Yes. That was a slugfest, and
That was a good game.
I'm going to say that Tennessee wins this one. Not comfortably, but Georgia Tech saves a lot this season. At the end of this year.
Matthew.
Yes.
Tennessee or Georgia Tech?
Georgia Tech.
I don't blame you.
I mean, I'm a Tennessee fan, but I don't know.
I'm going to say win, but toss up.
Yeah. Kennesaw State's next. That's a W for all of us, no doubt.
Texas.
Ooh.
Give me the balls.
Give me Texas.
Tennessee.
I don't think Tennessee can beat Texas next year.
And this is interesting when given the circumstances around it. Alex Golesh, now the head coach at Auburn, returns to Neyland Stadium. Tennessee versus Auburn, October the 3rd. I have got to ride with Tennessee in this one.
Yeah.
If we lose to Alex Golesh, then we need to fire Josh Heupel and just go get Alex Golesh.
Yeah, Tennessee and Auburn. And then Matthew. Tennessee or Auburn?
Tennessee.
Okay. Matthew.
At Arkansas.
Tennessee.
It's the 3rd year in a row we played them.
Yep.
Hey, give me Tennessee. They're not ready.
Matthew.
Tennessee.
Alabama at home. Tennessee won the last 2 at home versus the Tide. Give me the balls.
Give me Alabama.
The last 2.
I think Tennessee's going to do it again.
All right. At South Carolina. I don't like that.
I don't
like that at all.
They'll make it a night game. It's going into a bye week.
Coming off a big win against Alabama, most likely. Tennessee loses to South Carolina.
I'm going to take Tennessee, but it's not it's a toss-up game. If it's played at night, South Carolina wins. If it's played during the day, Tennessee wins.
Matthew.
South Carolina. I think Tennessee's got this.
All right. Kentucky.
Win. At Texas A&M.
Loss.
This is going to surprise people. Texas A&M this year is only so dominant because of one player.
Yes.
Reed, their quarterback.
Yes.
Who will not, I don't think he'll be there next year. See a junior. If he's a junior or senior, he will not be there next year. But if he's back, Tennessee will lose badly.
Yes. And then Tennessee, LSU.
Give me LSU. I don't like to say that, but the amount of hype that is going to be around LSU next year.
We're not beating LSU.
No, we're not beating LSU. Is it at LSU or is it?
No, it's at home.
Oh, Yeah, no, it's going to be LSU.
It's going to be a dogfight, but it'll be LSU. Matthew?
Ditto.
LSU. And at Vanderbilt, here's the thing. Diego Pavio is not going to be there. However, they do have a five-star quarterback.
I know. Give me Tennessee.
I'm taking Vanderbilt.
Taking good old Rocky Top.
So I've got Tennessee with what? Three guarantee losses?
You got them with 3. I got them with 4 and a toss-up.
I've got them with 3 and a toss-up in South Carolina.
Quick sidebar. What do you think of that jersey there on the right side?
I'm glad they're going away.
Me too. Bring on the Dudes.
I can't stand Nike, and I'm so glad that they're gone.
I just wanted to hear you complain about jerseys. That's the only reason I asked that question.
Matthew.
Here we go.
They just look ridiculous. I mean, think about this. If you were starting a brand new school,
They're on sale.
I don't care.
Of course they're on sale. They're trying to get as much as they can before they ship them over to wherever.
They ain't got my size. I'm out.
They got my size. I wear an extra large.
They got mine, but I've already got that jersey. I don't want it anymore. Matthew, you can have mine.
Grief.
Yeah, Matthew, I will give you all of my Nike jerseys.
No, thank you.
I can see Matthew walking around now in just a large Nike jersey that's skin tight.
Oh, man. No, well, I have one. It's the same size on the tag as everything else, but it is ginormous on me.
Good grief.
Now, Jake did give me something this week, and that may be a subject for the water cooler coming up in the next hour.
I did.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it what me and you talked about?
It might be the gift that he wants to give back after he's dealt with it for enough.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Stay tuned for that. Stay with us. When we return, we're going to talk some basketball when we return right here on Jake Miller Sports Talk. Stay with us. You're listening to the show right here on WLAF.
At Alco Builders and Realty, we have agents that know the area, that are experts in the local market. It's very important in real estate to have someone on your team that understands the market. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.
For more than 5 decades, one name has delivered excellence in paving: Boshears. Boshears Paving. From the perfect finish of your home driveway to commercial parking lots to roads for a new subdivision, Boshears Paving handles all types of paving projects. Boshears Paving protects your investment, enhances curb appeal with expert seal coating and precise professional striping. Unmatched quality, reliability, and service you can trust. No matter your paving needs, Boshears Paving is your solution. Call them today, 423-562-2162.
Hi, this is Kim from Bird Screen Printing. You need custom shirts, signs, or banners? Whether it's for school, business, or special event, we've got you covered. We're local, friendly, and ready to help turn your dreams into a reality. Fast, reliable service from folks you know and trust. Come see us at Bird Screen Printing. Let's get your next project started.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Campbell County's premier sports radio and TV talk show is on the air. This is Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
Back here on the program, Jake Miller, Daniel Collins, Matthew Moore. It is time for the Round Ball recap and preview presented by our friends at Baloo Detailing. Give them a shout out on Facebook. Guys, I'm telling you, every time I see their stuff, I try to share it just because they actually have probably the best value. And I'm not just talking in Campbell County. I'm talking maybe in the surrounding counties as well, and even into Knoxville. The best value for getting your car detailed. Go check them out on Facebook, and they'll be sure to get you taken care of. That is Baloo Detailing. Check them out online now. So, Campbell County coming off a win against Oliver Springs this past Tuesday, in which we get ready to play Carter tomorrow.
That'll be a good game.
It might be a really good game to watch, actually. So that game is going to be taking place tomorrow at 6 here at Campbell County High School.
And homecoming is tomorrow as well.
Oh, okay.
Be tuned in for a coverage of homecoming starting after the boys' game, I believe. So.
Oh, they're doing it after the boys' game?
Yeah, I believe so. They do that to kind of give the players to let it not be on their mind, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, it's could be after the boys' game. So
if I show up to the game tomorrow, can I just tell them I'm with WLAF? And they're like, you're the man.
Yeah. Slide through the back door. I'll let you in. I mean, you got to work, though. You got to run a camera, though. I ain't letting you in free.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It could.
Folks, I promise I'm not trying to disappear. I just so happened not to pay attention and grabbed a green shirt.
Then, of course, Campbell County girls, took the loss to Oliver Springs. They're going to be playing at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Campbell County girls actually off to a pretty decent start this year, so they're going to be really fun to watch. The boys, they're finally starting to find that rhythm. It seemed like as of late, so they're going to be really exciting to watch going forward because they had a close game against Carnes that I watched. Obviously, Campbell County loses by 4, and there were spurts in that game. It's like okay, all right. Everything's going to be fine with this team. I mean, you got Colton Cup down low, big bruiser. Will Crowley, shoot the lights out. Hunter Dotson, shoot the lights out. The Sexton brothers. Everything is going to be all good with the basketball program this year. I'm excited to see what they do going forward on both sides. Coach Kitts and Ernie Mack, they've got things rolling with the program. I'm really excited to see how that goes.
And you got the best two coaches as well.
You really do.
You got Caden Poston and Shane White.
Love you, Shane. That's I do want to do more of those videos of Posty, actually. That was actually really fun.
Dude, Posty is a one-of-a-kind human.
I mean, thing is, he texts me with a great idea. I'm like, yeah, let's go down here. Let's make a video of Posty.
That boy, he's something.
He is something. He's the chief communications officer of Campbell County basketball.
He is.
But he approached me with this idea, and I really liked it. I was like, well, let's do it. Let's do it. And he's like, do you know how to edit? I'm like, no.
We've got a Matthew.
I know we have a Matthew. I was trying to take this off of Matthew's plate. This is outside of his normal duties. So I was trying to take it off his plate, and I'm like, how to fix video with music and effects.
If it makes you feel any better, that's exactly what I do, and I've been doing this for years.
Is CapCut still a thing, or did they finally?
Oh no, it's still a thing. That's what I use.
Okay.
You got to pay for it now. There's used to it was free.
It was free.
But now you have to. Even the basic features you have to pay for now. It's like.
Oh, that stinks. I like CapCut though.
I do like CapCut, but it is what it is. But something else to mention here is we're getting closer and closer to district play. Of course, we already started district play with Carnes, but you look ahead in the schedule. It's like, okay, well, when does district play start? That's going to be coming up here around the start of the year.
Yeah, start of the year. That's what I was thinking.
Because they go too loud, and then they come back home, and it's going to be Halls coming to Campbell County, and then you're on the road for 2 at Central, and then at Powell. So then you get West at home, and then you have another 2-game stretch on the road with Carnes and Halls. But the thing is, at the end of the year, district play really favors Campbell County at home, minus the last district game on the road being at West.
Mm-hmm.
So the path for Campbell County to get a good seed in the district tournament, I think, is there.
Yeah.
I think it is there. So I'm going to do my homework this weekend. I'm going to actually do some scouting. See what everybody else has got.
You have fun with that. I'll be watching football and trying to entertain my 7-year-old little boy who has decided that he wants to be a sports broadcaster and be between you and I.
We inspire people.
Yes, at the ripe old of 7. He said that he could make some graphics for us, so I'm very interested to see what his little brain has, because some of the stuff that he comes up with is crazy.
I mean, it is what it is.
And we're still planning to do the this is totally off track, but it just crossed my mind. We've still got to do our spouse show.
We do have to do that.
Have Lexi doing it and Katie doing it, and might even get Matthew's wife to try her hand at some production work. That would be quality.
I love how we keep referring to Matthew's wife as Matthew's wife.
and then we can go to Victoria's Secret and go shopping.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Just to get men's cologne.
Yeah.
I have my own cologne.
Me too. I like Sauvage.
Oh, jeez.
We could get a buy 2 get 1 free deal.
And going on the other side of the mountain to Jellicoe. Jellicoe's sitting at 7-5 right now. They actually have a game tonight against Coalfield. And they will not play again until after Christmas.
Oh, they're not playing in Christmas tournament or anything?
I don't think they are this year. But
Campbell County playing in any?
I know the girls were supposed to have played in Nashville. They withdrew from the tournament.
Okay.
But as far as the boys go, I think there is still a Christmas tournament there. I'm not sure right off the rip. Matthew might have the schedule in front of him. But, Trey Van, Gavin Dabney making it happen.
Yeah.
Putting the ball in the bucket over in Jellicoe. They absolutely know how to play this game, especially, with everything that happened at Jellicoe 2 years ago, making the state tournament run. It's like, okay, how do you live up to that expectation? And you look at this team and you feel like they might have a chance to do that again.
Coach Mike Reynolds, he figures out a way, it seems like every year, to have a good, consistent basketball team.
What do you mean he somehow figures it out? He doesn't do anything else. He has no hobbies.
Yeah. For our viewers that didn't watch, we had Mike on as a guest down at Charlie's. Mike, what's your pregame ritual?
Or no, we asked him what was on the playlist.
Yeah, what's on your playlist?
I don't listen to music. I couldn't imagine listening to music.
Okay, well, what's your favorite pregame meal? I don't eat. Okay, well.
Well, then what was the other question? It was like, do you have any other hobbies? He's like, none.
None.
He's like, I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a Christian. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a basketball coach. It's like, that's about the most Mike Reynolds answer you're ever going to get.
Spot on.
I mean, and it's true. I mean, Mike actually does. He lives, breathes, sleeps basketball. That's him.
I enjoy basketball. It's just, I shot a basketball at church last night for the first time in probably 10 years. Airballed right off the bat. There's this little girl, she ran by. I said, I like oblong sports balls. She goes, what's that?
Football.
I said, it's a football. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not meant to be a basketball player.
No.
I was never meant to be a basketball player. If I was
see, I was probably meant to be one. I just
well, see, I'm 6'7". For our viewers, yes, I am 6'7", but I hated running.
Yeah,
that's problem one. Well, no, problem one should be I was big.
You could have been a really good center, though.
I was big, and I couldn't jump because I was big. But if I was skinnier, I could have probably done pretty well.
See, the running's what got me. Between the running and I just played every year since I was like 4 years old. It seemed like I just got burnt out with it. Like, it got so bad. Mike pushed me so hard in a workout one time that we get home, I looked at my mamaw and Papa. I said, my feet hurt. And guess who had me a nice tub of salty water to dip my feet in? My mamaw.
Your mamaw. Good grief. No, I liked football. You know why? Because we ran 1040s at the end of practice. And you know who was dead last every time?
You.
Me.
It happens.
You know why?
Why?
Because I don't run. The position I played in football does not require me to run.
Might require a sprint.
Yeah, but that's like 3 or 4 times a game. That's not.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't constitute me having to put forth effort in running. You kidding me? I'm not getting paid millions of dollars.
I'm definitely not getting paid millions of dollars. If I was getting paid millions of dollars, Matthew, to dribble a basketball, you think I'd take it?
Yeah.
Matthew, if you were getting paid millions of dollars to dribble a basketball, would you take it?
Yes, I wouldn't be.
By the way, did
Wouldn't be any good.
I mean, let me ask y'all this. This might be something for the water cooler. Did anybody win the $1.1 billion jackpot the other night?
I didn't.
I have no clue. I don't play the lottery.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't. If I did, though, there would be signs.
There would be signs.
What would be a sign?
What, if I won the $1.1 billion?
Yeah, what would be a sign?
Well, for one, we wouldn't be here. We would be in, like, just a $10 million mansion that has a big, huge studio.
And all the gas stations would be sold out of nicotine products.
Yeah. All the nicotine products would be gone. All the Celsiuses would be gone. The Diet Cokes would be gone.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Back on track.
We would
here.
have a McDonald's. We would own.
Back on track.
You've done sent me off on this tangent.
Franchise.
I'm going to be like Devontae Adams and have a Taco Bell in the house. All right.
Eat this wrapper.
Give it.
Anyway, back to basketball. This is going to be one of the things in which I'm really going to enjoy doing. You know, getting to sit here, talk about Campbell County basketball, talk about Jellicoe basketball, talk about Tennessee basketball. We're not going to touch much on the NBA, but there might be a couple of topics that come up through the year that we have to talk about. But I'm just a big lover of the game of basketball. We can call that like it is. And one of the things that I've noticed about myself is growing up the way I did around the game of basketball, you know, learning the X's and O's. Because with me, it was not only just, you know, going out, learning how to shoot, keeping the same shot my entire life.
Yeah.
Learning how to play defense. But I'm also learning the X's and O's. It's like, what needs to happen here? It's like how to effectively run a 1-2-1-1 press. You know, how to run a 1-2-2. How to run the 1-3-1.
Yep.
You know, the 2-3, the 3-2. You know, all those different defenses. How to set up an offense and run the offense. And I go to this game, and quite frankly, I looked around, and I'm like, I'm a basketball nerd.
That's how I feel in football.
You just look around, and it's like, I might know way too much.
Yeah. I mean, the perfect example was, for me, the Campbell County game I was on the sideline with you for.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there. They line up, and I tell you, the ball's going here. This kid's getting it right here. Or it's a pass play right here. We're not covering it. I did that the entire game.
Yep. No, it happened. It's like, you know, it felt good to know that, you know, there were some things that I was seeing, too, that you saw as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's how I am with basketball. It's like, you know, Matthew, I think at one point was like, you coming to the game? I'm like, probably not. He's like, why not? And I'm like, well, Ice Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a season ticket holder. Grr, Men Bears.
But, no, I mean, once you've done...
Matthew would hate me by the end of the basketball game.
Once you've been around the game so long, I mean, I coached football, grew up playing it, played it in college. I know what the game is. I mean, there's only so many ways you can skin a deer, right?
Yeah.
You just kind of get used to what the stuff's supposed to look like and what it don't. And football in particular, there are so many different defenses and offenses that you can do. There's 11 people on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can take an entire offensive line and move it out to the outside the hash lines.
Right.
And you have a wide receiver snap the ball. That is an actual formation in football.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird formation.
It's a weird formation.
But it's there.
It's there. I mean, there are so many different types of things. And I get to the point, and I'm basically at the point now with the NFL. I look so forward to football season being here that I just I'm geeked out about it for the first 10 to 15 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And then you almost experience a little bit of a burnout.
Yeah, and then the final 2 to 3 weeks, I'm like, if there's a game on that I'm not into, I will turn that game off and watch something else. Just because. Just because.
Yeah, no, I get that 100%.
Excuse me. Once playoff football starts, I'm tuned in like nobody's business, because that's when, especially in football, because it's a one-and-done type situation.
Yeah.
Basketball, you've got best of 5, best of 7. I think they're all best of 7 now.
Yeah.
So, you can have that time, but I enjoy NBA or playoff basketball. I won't watch the regular season.
Right. It's very fun when it comes to playoff time. When we return, we're going to take a short time out here, and we're going to talk about the college football playoff a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about, obviously we've already talked about who's going to be in it, and we're going to talk about who we think is going to win later in the show when we make our picks. But coming up, I want to deep dive this. And Matthew, I want your input on it as well. But I want to talk about the current format of the college football playoff, why it's broken, and how they put themselves in a position to where they have to expand it because they have already messed it up so bad that it's not fixable the way it is. Stay with us. When we return, we're going to talk about that and more right here on Jake Miller Sports Talk. Stay with us.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
When it comes to a personal loan, the person you talk to makes a difference. At Community Trust Bank, our loan specialists understand whether you're consolidating debt, covering expenses, making an amazing purchase, or planning that dream vacation. Your reasons are personal. That's why we offer flexible payment options and competitive rates to help make it happen. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Chris Malone at Doyle's Tire Shop. We invite you to buy the new and used tires and friendly service. We're doing our best to continue the legacy of Doyle's Tire Shop. Come see us on the 4-lane next to Eagle Tire Pro, right between La Follette and Jacksboro. Doyle's Tire Shop. The tradition continues.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
The insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in 74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in 77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
When you think loans, think green and look for us under the big green sign. First National Bank on the 4-lane La Follette. Our hometown staff welcomes you by today. See Brian. Ask for Carrie. Look for Beth behind the counter. Or see Taylor at the drive-thru. First National Bank Oneida. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Cougar fans, get your First National Bank orange and blue Cougar debit card.
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
Well, my doctor didn't think I would be to this point at this time, and I wouldn't have been had it not been for the rehab center here at Grace.
Oh, I like all the people that's here, and they've been real nice, and I've had a ton of fun with them.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
Hi, my name's Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
We're back.
We're back.
Bless his heart. Oh, Matthew, that Charlie's getting him. My goodness.
Oh, good.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, though, guys. So one of the things that we wanted to talk about, I was not expecting a cold intro there. Matthew, go take care of what you need to take care of. Go take care of what you need to take care of. Matthew, you've not been feeling well this week. But one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about was the fact that the college football playoff obviously is broken.
Mm-hmm.
And it was never really one of those deals in which it was the perfect system to begin with.
No.
There were problems with the BCS. And before the BCS, I mean, you could have 2 national champions in a year.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, let's introduce the college football playoff with 4 teams. And at first it's like, okay, we'll be able to decide a true national champion. But here's the thing. The first year that you have 12 teams in it, Ohio State would not be in that top 4.
No.
So now it's like, okay, well, this justifies having 12 teams. But now you have the situation with Notre Dame. You have a situation in which the team that won the ACC championship game is not in the college football playoff. And you're going to have to expand it again.
So this whole Notre Dame stuff, as a football fan, I do not like. Period. Under no circumstance can you tell a team you are guaranteed to get in if you were top 12.
No, that's stupid.
You cannot do that.
And here's the thing. If they want to avoid that, all they have to do is join a conference. That solves their entire problem, is joining a conference. But they won't do it because they don't want to lose the NBC contract.
There's going to have
to
there's going to have to be something done. And yes, I know that if you do it to Notre Dame, you've got to do it to other teams as well. I understand that.
What about UConn?
Yeah, what about UConn?
What if UConn, for some reason, is in the top 12? What do you do with them?
You
have to let them in, right? Because you're doing it for Notre Dame.
Yeah, you have to.
Well, then what do you do with your 4 conference champions? You have to let them in.
Yeah.
Well, what if you have a situation in which you have a 1-loss Georgia or a 1-loss Texas A&M that doesn't make the SEC championship, and that's the same case for all the other conferences? What do you do?
I don't know.
And the biggest thing is when we started this whole deal in about 2012, when the original Big East became the AAC. Well, now all those teams have found their way into the Big 10, the Big 12,
the Big 20,
the ACC. No longer a Pac-12 or a Pac-10, by the way.
Mm-mm.
When it was the Pac-10, the SEC had 12 teams. Mm-hmm. The Big 12 actually had 12 teams. The Big 10 actually had 10 teams. You had the Big East. You had who else?
The ACC.
The ACC. Everything was fine because you could run a normal schedule. You got to play the teams that you played every year. You got your Tennessee, Florida. You got your Tennessee, Georgia. You got your Tennessee, Alabama. Those were guaranteed every year, and then you alternated. I think they had it set up to where if you played a team at home that was in the other division, you flip-flopped it, but it was like a continuous rotation.
Yeah, it was a continuous rotation.
So, it made sense. Now we have got ourselves in a system to where it's like, okay, how do you fix the SEC? Well, really, how do you fix the Big Ten? Because they got way too many teams to where they're not going to see each other every year. Heck, they might not even see each other for the next 5 years.
The SEC has got too many teams in it. I'll say it. I stick by it. When we added Texas, Oklahoma, all those other teams, it made the SEC. I don't want to say it's too big of a powerhouse, but it's too big of a powerhouse.
Too big of a powerhouse. That's about
there's
that
no
and the Big Ten.
I mean, and the Big Ten's only got one team that you're even remotely thinking about.
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
I mean, and let's call it like this. Indiana's number one in the country. They're undefeated, but nobody really thinks about them.
No. I mean, I don't think Indiana's going to win the national championship.
And they're not. But, you know, if you could go back, like, seriously, 2008, we had the best system we could possibly have. As far as the way the conferences were set up. But
East,
it was
West.
But it was a alternate, or not an alternate, but a flawed, you know, national champion system, a flawed system in the BCS. Now, flip that to the college football playoff. 4 teams. At first, like, okay, well, this might work. Well, then you had a situation in which Florida State was undefeated and did not get in solely because their quarterback was hurt. And everyone's like, well, look, they got beat by Georgia 63-3. You think they wanted to be there? No, they're mad because they didn't make the national championship or the college football playoff. That's why they didn't show up for that game.
And
it wasn't
because
of one player. No, they still had Jared Verse on the defense. They were a good football team. So I mean, that was ridiculous. But then you flip it over to this year, and now we're experiencing the same crap again.
And, I mean, you know, you can expand it. You can do this. You can do that. You've said it on air multiple times. I've said it on air. I mean, let's be honest. A 32-team playoff would be the best solution.
Yes.
They're not going to do that. If anything, they're going to you do 16 or you bump it up to your top 20, top 24.
Well, let me ask you this. When have you ever heard of an issue with the way the FCS does it?
None.
You never hear an issue. It's a 24-team playoff. You never hear an issue out of it. And quite frankly, if you turn it on ESPN because they got some games going on this week, that's some really good football being played.
So just to give people an idea of what's coming up in the next, this goes till the 20th. This is just this weekend. Okay, so you've got the NFL tonight, which is the Rams and the Seahawks. It's a good game. Tomorrow, we've got Alabama, Oklahoma. Great game. Saturday at 12, we've got Miami versus Texas A&M. Great game. It's going to be a good game. And then you've got two, actually, that
coincide.
They're not going to be fun games to watch. You've got an Ole Miss team going up against Tulane.
Both teams have already lost their head coaches.
Yes, and
Summerall's still going to be there with Tulane. Lane Kiffin obviously not going to be with Ole Miss.
But Tulane's going to lose that game unless a miracle happens. It's kind of going to be a wash-off. I'm probably not going to watch that.
Well, the next one I'm really not going to watch.
And then you've got an NFL game on Saturday at 5, which will be what I will watch. And that's the Eagles versus Washington. Eagles will win it. Washington they're not good. And then you've got, for some reason, JMU versus Oregon.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all. Of course, Oregon's going to win. That's a gimmick game. And then Saturday night, you've got what I'll be watching Saturday night.
Green Bay and the Bears.
Green Bay and the Bears.
Well, and the reason that they're going to have to expand, they're probably going to jump it up to 16. But realistically, the way they have got this set up, you've almost put yourself in a position where you basically have to have half of March Madness. And you're going to have to expand to either 24 or 32 teams in this playoff. Is it going to create extra football? Yes, but you know how you combat a lot of that? I know that Dr. Pepper puts a lot of money into the Big 12 and the SEC championship game. I'm pretty sure they might throw some money at the ACC as well.
Yeah, but no, it ain't.
It's not anywhere near as much as what
it
is. But something to take into account. If you shorten the season to 11 games, like it always was, because you got to think up until about 2003, you played 11-game seasons.
Yeah.
You shorten the season. You don't need a conference championship game at that point.
See, then you start getting into, I don't want to say a pride issue.
The only thing they're going to run into is it's going to cut into the NFL playoffs.
Yeah, and so what I would like to see is we keep the 12 games, because let's look at the Notre Dame situation. It's a money situation. That's all it is. They don't want to lose the NBC money.
Right.
All right. So if you bump it up to the 24 teams, you're going to have more games, period. There's going to be more football played. You keep it at your 12 games. You take that final week, like week 12 would be your championship games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's still the same amount.
Yep.
You've got your championship games, and then you can take it and break it down from there. And your teams are still going to get the money. Because they've got, we're still going to have bowl games. We're still going to have this. But if you've got more teams.
And you're going to have to take some of those bowl games and make them a part of it.
Make them a part of it.
Like,
That's where I was getting to.
So like the original Outback, which is now the ReliaQuest Bowl, you make that one of the first-round games.
Yes.
You make the Gator Bowl one of those first-round games.
Exactly.
And you don't have to do it for like the Birmingham Bowl or stuff like that, but like the Belk Bowl, for example.
And
or,
you put
or
it.
Cheez-It Bowl. Make that a part of it.
Put it in college stadiums.
Yes.
So that school, whoever hosts that game, gets the money for that game.
The first round would be the play-in round.
Yes, would be the play-in round. So let's say Tennessee, they are 8-4 going in. They get a game of whatever, and it ends up being the game that's played at Neyland. That is another home game for Tennessee.
More revenue.
More revenue, more money.
Not just for the university, but for the local economy as well.
Notre Dame, perfect example. You got to think, how much money does Notre Dame generate in a home game?
A lot. There's 100,000 seats in that stadium.
Exactly. You see where I'm going with this. If Notre Dame gets that opportunity to play one more home game a season, there's your money to offset the NBC deal.
Yes. And two,
am I crazy for thinking that way?
I don't think you're crazy at all. And I mean, you might think I'm crazy for this, but your Power 5 champions, if it's your conference champion, automatic first round bye.
Yeah.
Automatic. Your group of 5 schools, your top 4, first round bye. And then the other one, put them in at seed number 24.
Yeah.
And the way you play yourself in is you go off of strength schedule. I mean, it's basically going to be like March Madness.
Yeah.
You're going to have a committee.
I think that it would be more pleasurable. The schools and people can say that, well, you're going to have the same schools making the same amount of money because they're getting that extra home game. You're going to have, I can see where that argument's going to be made.
True, but could it flip-flop from year to year? Because one year, you could be playing at Neyland Stadium. The next year, Tennessee might be having to go to like Northwestern or Syracuse or somewhere like that.
And we can talk Tennessee because we know how Tennessee's fan base travels. We're going to sell out wherever Tennessee goes.
Yeah, they're going to make money off of us.
Yes. So why not do that? It helps offset so much money that's lost. Like I said, keep the 12-game season. I like it. It's more money. I get that. First round, more money. Second round, the benefit to you having that first round off is you get a home game. As round 2. You host whoever just won. And then from there, you can break it up into NFL stadiums or this stadium, however you want to from there. But it gives the players a reason to want to play.
You don't have people opting out.
You don't have people opting out. And I think that would solve a lot of the issue of players opting out or whatever, so have you. It just, to me, that makes sense. You'd have, let's say, we'll use Alabama. Alabama's got a first-round bye. They're not going to be playing at home.
No.
Round 1. Stadium's going to be closed. Bryant-Denny is not open.
No, they're probably going to be in New Orleans, Atlanta.
Yes.
Jacksonville.
Wherever that SEC, whatever. Week 2 comes around, it's game week for Alabama. They're back at Bryant-Denny. And you can bet every dollar you've got that place is going to be sold out. It's going to be a primetime game. Money hand over fist.
Could you imagine Tennessee and Alabama in the middle of December, right before Christmas?
That would be amazing. And you talk about NIL money.
The amount of money that would be going around. And people,
yes.
And the thing is, we know it's the Wild West now. If that ever happened, imagine how much money would be floating around.
Exactly. You got to think, because we'll use Knoxville. Perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
August to December, it is packed. You know not to go to Knoxville on a Saturday unless you are going to the game.
Mm-hmm.
If you add on, if Tennessee gets that extra 2 weeks of having an extra home game, how much money that's going to generate for the city of Knoxville and the surrounding area of Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
Through that, Joe Blow gets an extra $50,000 to play football for that week.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to use that as a recruiting tool.
And that is our reasoning behind that, and what I feel like is very actually logical. It's not even that crazy. But we're going to hit a quick timeout. When we return, my favorite segment, the water cooler, coming up right here on Jake Miller Sports Talk. Stay with us right here on WLAF.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Need tires and alignment? How about an oil changer, maybe brake work? Whatever your car, truck, or SUV needs, the folks at Hensley Tire and Service are ready to help you. When it comes to your vehicle, come to Hensley's Tire and Service. You'll find us in La Follette, where Indiana meets Beach. For your next set of tires or service needs, call Hensley Tire and Service, 423-563-8473.
Go Cougars! Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox, the owner of La Follette Nutrition, and at La Follette Nutrition, we support the Cougars. Stop by and get a loaded tea and shake or a superfood bowl. And don't forget, we have seasonal menus. We're located at 240 West Central Avenue, Suite 9, across from First Baptist Church.
I'm Bailey Ball. Come see my dad, Billy, at La Follette Mine Supply. Hey, he's my dad too. Come see our dad. For septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar. Be sure and ask about our low prices on Tractor Ag Fluid, Def Fluid, and Rotella T4 motor oil. What's that? No kids zone? You can read?
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Since 1917, People's Bank of the South has been providing banking services to our friends and neighbors in Campbell and surrounding counties. Along with traditional services, we offer the latest technology as well, including contactless debit cards, mobile banking, remote deposit, mobile wallets, and more. All this, and we are still here to answer the phone when you call. Stop by and see us today. People's Bank has 3 convenient locations. Our main office is in the heart of La Follette, a second location in Jacksboro near the mall, and our Clinton branch is just off I-75 at exit 122. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BP is here for you. Rice Oil features BP at Big O's Valley and at Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving. Amoco is here for you. Amoco brings you the quality fuel that Americans have been trusting for more than 100 years. Find Amoco at West End Amoco. Save 15 cents a gallon on BP and Amoco every time you use your BP card. Apply today. BP, Amoco, from Rice Oil, La Follette.
This is TCAT Jacksboro President Dr. Debbie Petrie. Our new campus is being constructed, and this is Building A on the right as you enter campus. It'll house administration, student services, classrooms, plus a large meeting room. Building B is at the back of the campus. It is a football field and a half in length, housing welding, power sports, and more. Most of the current TCAT building's original structures will be demolished to make room for the new parking lot. We have a bright future at TCAT.
Get your game plan together and know where to go before an emergency arises. When life trips you up, La Follette Medical Center's FAST ER stands ready to address your healthcare needs. From treating broken bones to caring for life-threatening conditions, the emergency room at Tenova Healthcare's La Follette Medical Center is the ultimate team player. Learn more at TenovaLaFollette.com.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's your propane tank swap or changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the Welding Supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time.
Campbell County's premier sports radio and TV talk show is on the air. This is Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
Welcome back. Jake Miller Sports Talk. It's time for the water cooler presented by Martin and Effler. Heating and cooling. Up first on the water cooler. You know, we had this conversation a few weeks ago. Matthew got a cat.
Yeah.
And I was like, you want another one? Well, he got another one. Matthew, you were given a cat. Took some responsibility off of my plate.
A very special cat.
Yes.
Very
needy.
antsy.
Very personable. Very clingy cat. How is she doing?
She's doing fantastic. She is. I mean, we have another cat. They've been arguing. They've been hissing. But they've after the last week they started to get along, and kind of peaceful. They eat out of the same food bowl this morning, so making progress. The wife was really worried because she was like, "Oh, are they gonna? Is this gonna work out? Is Jake gonna have to get his cat back?"
There was no way that was. I can tell you right.
No, I would have taken her back if need be. But, Matthew, I really appreciate you doing that, man.
Yeah. Let me I'll see if I can find a photo. Give me just 1 second.
I think I've seen a picture of them together.
Of Uso?
Yeah.
Was it on my Snapchat?
Probably. I'm not on Snapchat.
I don't know if I'm your friend on Snapchat. I may be. I don't know.
There we go.
Snapchat.
There is Uso.
You know the meme that is this cat? It goes, huh? That's Uso. That's what Uso looks like.
Huh? Matthew.
Give me this. What?
Those fake moss have catnip in them.
Yeah?
Did you give them all to her?
I didn't give them to her. What Jocelyn did, she just got a whole bag and just spread it all over the floor.
Oh, no. That's why she was going crazy like that. Because she over catnip.
I'm not kidding. These are the ones that I gave you.
Yeah. I don't think we have any other mice.
There was look at her eyes.
Wait. So you're telling me there's a good chance from ever since I've had this cat, it's been high as a kite.
and now looking at the photo.
Yeah.
It makes sense now.
Oh.
I guess I didn't explain it to her. I gave her a bunch of. I gave them both the choice, like the stuff that she would play with. How much is she geared towards those mice?
She likes them. They both do.
Oh no!
I've got a house full of high cats, and I didn't even realize it. I just thought that's how they were. That's why last night when I was playing Minecraft, they just kept on just. That's why they weren't. Maybe that's why they haven't been attacking.
That might be why there's not been any cat wars. You've just kept them high for the past week.
That could be why they've been eating so. And why every time I sit down to have a nice meal, just they can both go and they try to eat human food.
That's what he's doing. Y'all can't see it, but he's.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I don't have a camera. But yeah,
Matthew, you listen. That's exactly what that face is. Right? How many mice were in that bag?
However many there was when you brought it, I forgot. It was a lot though. There was probably maybe a dozen. I don't know.
I think that's right.
Are there any comments about this on our Facebook? I've got to see.
I hope not.
I've got to see.
You're going to see in the news tomorrow. Local TV producer overdoses his cats on catnip.
That is, of all the ways I thought the water cooler was going to go.
Yeah, this was not planned.
No.
We did not talk about.
We have an idea of what we're going to talk about. I had no clue that you had given a dozen mice filled with catnip.
Look at its pupils.
Huh? You about killed him. You about killed him. Oh, my goodness.
I want to be a fly on the wall when Matthew goes home and tells his wife that those are all full of catnip.
They're going to sleep very well once they come down from this.
Do they still have them, Matthew?
I'm pretty sure they're in a tote, but they knock the tote over and get them anyways. So it's pretty much free access.
Of all the ways I thought this segment was going to go, this is incredible. My goodness. Have y'all noticed, too,
Are you texting your wife, Matthew?
No, I'm loading up another photo.
This is fantastic. But of all the ways, this
is the one I saw.
How much did you have?
There was some hissing at this point.
Is that not another mouse laying between them?
If it is. They were fighting over the last
one. There was some hissing going on. I don't know how I caught it. There was a mouse laying there.
Oh, wow. This is the greatest segment in the history of this show. This beats the Victoria's Secret segment. This beats the Drunken Raccoon. This beats my I-40 rants. This even beats whatever the heck when you about hit that pedestrian that day.
Happened to the best of us.
This is the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
How did you not see the mouse laying there, Matthew?
I did. I didn't know they had catnip.
Just thought they were toys.
They are toys.
That didn't have any
additives.
Drugs.
Yeah. Catnip is not a drug.
Well,
you can buy it at Walmart.
Yeah, but you can also buy ibuprofen at Walmart.
This is true. That's technically a drug. Anyway, moving along. It is Christmas time, and of course, we
Matthew's already gave his cats Christmas.
Christmas, New Year's, birthday, Thanksgiving.
Sorry, I had to.
We also exchange gifts here.
Yes.
And of course, Daniel, thank you so much for the Celsius. Your gift is on its way, and I also have something for you out in the car.
Okay.
I got a 5:30 a.m. Venmo this morning for said gift. Matthew, you also got a gift from Daniel. Why don't you let us see it?
Yeah.
This awesome controller. I've never seen one like this, actually. I've seen a many of controllers, but that is a very unique.
Yeah, it's got buttons on the back of it, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I've never seen one with buttons on the back.
Yeah.
Hook that up to the Xbox. This thing it's got some weight to it.
Yeah, he put weights in it. He's got a...
Wait, is that what those are for?
There's weight. You slide these down.
Well, what I really like, I got some earplugs.
And those are weights that you can take in and out. You can change the weight of them.
That's interesting. You can't do that with my controller.
I got some earplugs.
Yeah, you got some loop earplugs.
That way, whenever I'm doing, whenever y'all do the show, I can just put them in and don't have to listen.
And then his favorite one.
Oh, yeah, LPub's gift card.
Nice.
That's
very nice.
So Matthew is he's very happy.
Matthew's very happy with his presents today. Good for you.
Got some nice earplugs and got him a nice controller.
I'll tell you this much, though. There are a few things that I've seen people buy, and I'm just like, why are you getting that?
Okay, let me ask you this. So we're all married or in a serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever had to do your love language? Like figure out what your love language is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, did that in marriage counseling.
Yeah.
Pre-marriage.
Pre-marriage counseling.
Yeah.
You figure out what your love language is? So mine is gift giving. Like I would rather give somebody a gift over just about anything.
Right.
My wife's is physical touch, whether it's holding hands, physical touch, or acts of service. Those are her too. So like folding the laundry, doing something like that. That is like her big thing.
Yeah.
So mine is gift giving. I love giving people gifts. I don't know what it is. That's mine. Matthew, what was yours?
Oh, man, to be honest with you, I forgot.
Oh. What?
We did it, and I don't know.
So what do you do that your life's like, I really appreciate that, or thank you for doing that?
I guess acts of service, like
loading the dishwasher, taking out the trash, doing stuff like that,
like loading up the firewood and stuff like that.
Jake, what would you say yours is?
I don't know.
Physical touch, acts of service, gift giving, gift receiving, and I can't remember the other one. There's another one. There's 5. The 5 love languages.
Hold on.
That's probably I like doing stuff.
Acts of service.
I like cooking.
Okay, so that's an act of service.
Yeah. Well, how does this tie into Christmas?
Christmas is one of my favorites because you get to gift so many people. Like that scratches that. Yeah. Here's the 5 love languages. Receiving gifts, quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation.
Quality time. Oh, yeah. Quality time is big.
So mine's receiving and giving gifts. I love that. That is mine. And it doesn't have to be some big grand gesture. Like if Katie goes to like Five Below or something, and she's like, here, I got you a candy bar. Or I got you something. That means more to me than somebody walking up and hugging me. So that's that ties into Christmas for me. Because that's my love language. Is gift giving, gift receiving.
Gift giving, gift receiving. Okay. All right.
That ties into Christmas for me. And with you, quality time. You're going to be spending quality time with your family, with Lexi, with everybody. So that would help with and it actually has a scientific purpose behind it, as crazy as that seems.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, you and Lexi should look into it. It's actually kind of fun to do.
Interesting. Well,
it'd make a fun date night or something, just to sit down and do them.
Probably would, actually. We're going to see the Ice Bears tomorrow.
Okay, well, that
Them
fixes.
Bears,
That also makes
grr.
for a fun day.
Yeah, that makes for a fun quality time.
Them Bears, grr.
Quality time.
It's Jingle Bears, not.
So,
There's gonna
see,
be-
you learned something, though.
There's a spaghetti eating contest at the intermission. Elf inspired, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be syrup in it.
No.
What kind of holes do you have to crawl through to get into this spaghetti eating competition?
I don't know, but I'm not going to sit there and eat spaghetti.
I'm telling you.
I like my spaghetti. I don't like army spaghetti.
I like baked spaghetti.
Baked spaghetti. You make some good spaghetti.
I've started like doing spaghetti and meatballs.
Meatballs, not
Yeah.
meat sauce.
Well,
meatballs.
Yeah, I have been just grounding up, like using ground beef.
By the way,
Sort of meatballs.
want to give a quick shout out. Want to wish a very happy birthday to Big Jake Miller fan, Doug Hill. Doug, have a happy birthday. Enjoy Chesapeake's. It's going to be a great night for you, good sir. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Waiting on Matthew to say happy birthday. He
Oh,
just nodded his head.
Happy birthday. Just a long, awkward silence of
thought we were
all of
on a
us
break.
just
What's going on?
staring at Matthew.
Good.
But no, I mean, now y'all know. Now you know what the 5 love languages are.
Yeah. And I hope nobody gets a bad Christmas present this year.
No, I can think of somebody that I would like to give a lump of coal to.
I can think of about 10 people that I'd like to give a lump of coal to.
Well,
one of them, my brother.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
He'd probably enjoy a lump of coal.
I always threatened him as a kid. I was mean to Mitchell at some point as a kid.
As a kid?
Yeah.
You're a grown man.
We're only like 3 or 4 years apart.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Mitchell was like 20 still.
No, Mitchell's like 27 years old.
Where has time went? Holy Moses.
Yeah. No, I always threaten him. I'm like, you're going to get coal if you look at that. So if you don't let me play the Wii, I'm going to give you a lump of coal.
Give you a lump of coal if you don't let me play the Wii.
I mean, he didn't let me play the Wii. I wanted to play Wii tennis. I wanted to play Wii bowling.
That don't surprise me.
Wii golf.
I can just see now a nice family night. Your mom on the couch. You and Mitchell playing Wii.
Jacob, honey.
Your dad's over there yelling in the corner about something.
Mitchell.
So, I had a Wii, and we had me and my sister, which my sister is actually Mitchell's age. They went to school together, but we both had our own Wii.
Uh-huh.
But there was only one television in the house.
Oh.
So we would just fight over who gets to plug their Wii into the TV. I don't know why we had two.
Huh.
But yeah, we
Did y'all ever
still
get-
fight over the Wii, even though we
Did y'all
had
ever
our
get into fist fights with your siblings, by the way?
No. Lawrence was always mental.
That's mean.
Listen, there's a reason.
Psychological warfare.
There is a reason that I do broadcast and work at home and do all of this, and she works in Tennessee Department of Corrections. She was made for that. She's something. But there was never fists thrown, I don't think. I did have her try to pull a four-wheeler home one time with me riding on it.
I don't think Mitchell and I ever had to do anything like that. But there was one time in the Food Line parking lot, Mom left us out in the car, and Mitchell, being annoying as he was, finally, I don't know what was wrong with me this day. I just had enough of it, and I just...
Oh, did I ever tell you about the time me and Mitchell had Code Adam look for us at Walmart?
No.
Now, how much older is Mitchell than you?
5 years. So, me and...
How'd they call a Code Adam on Mitchell?
So, as I said before, Mitchell and my sister are similar age. So, we went to Kentucky Splash. It was one summer. It's probably been over 10 years ago. And
yeah, because that was so long ago for me.
Yeah. My mom drove us to the water park, and we went to Walmart afterwards. and of course probably a little bit soaked, still kind of soaking wet and stuff. And so he said, "Go sit down. You, Mitchell, go sit down somewhere, and we'll meet you at the front."
Mm-hmm.
Well, so we found us a bench at the pharmacy. There was a bench at the pharmacy. She meant for us to go sit up at the entrance, like where you come in,
Oh, I can see how that.
So they didn't see us sitting at the bench, and neither of us had cell phones with us. And we were sitting there. We're like, "Why are they taking forever? Let's go. I want to go get something to eat, And so we just sat there. We sat there, felt like forever, but then we saw like security guards like passing us, and I'm like, "Huh." And come to find out, they were looking for us, which I question the
validity.
I question the competency or whatever of the security guards, because they just walked right past us.
Well, see, here's the thing that would have got me. You have a 17-year-old boy with a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah. Just sitting there on the bench.
Sitting there on the bench.
Mitchell pulled this stunt like that. We were down in Pensacola watching the Blue Angels practice. I think we were staying over in Navarre, actually. And we're in Joe Patty's Seafood. It's the really nice seafood market down there. Got everything you could ever want. But we're sitting there, and it's like, all right, we're ready to leave. Where's Mitchell?
He gone.
Mitchell's like 9 or 10 at the time. I'm like, where's my brother? Where's my brother? So we're just looking all around, like we're going over, like through people, around people, underneath people. Mitchell's sitting at the front door on a bench playing his Nintendo DS. I wanted to take that thing and just snap it over my knee.
That sounds like something my kid would do, except with his iPad.
Oh, my goodness.
When Caden's ready to go, he is ready to go.
Where are we at as a society right now? Where are we at?
Are we going down this rabbit hole?
No, actually, we better not. We'll just leave it at Matthew just gave his cats a month's supply of catnip in one night.
They were happy.
I'm sure they were.
I bet they were.
I'm sure they were. Stay with us. More Jake Miller Sports Talk on the way.
At Alco Builders and Realty, we have agents that know the area, that are experts in the local market. It's very important in real estate to have someone on your team that understands the market. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.
For more than 5 decades, one name has delivered excellence in paving: Boshears. Boshears Paving. From the perfect finish of your home driveway to commercial parking lots to roads for a new subdivision, Boshears Paving handles all types of paving projects. Boshears Paving protects your investment, enhances curb appeal with expert seal coating and precise professional striping. Unmatched quality, reliability, and service you can trust. No matter your paving needs, Boshears Paving is your solution. Call them today, 423-562-2162.
Hi, this is Kim from Bird Screen Printing. You need custom shirts, signs, or banners? Whether it's for school, business, or special event, we've got you covered. We're local, friendly, and ready to help turn your dreams into a reality. Fast, reliable service from folks you know and trust. Come see us at Bird Screen Printing. Let's get your next project started.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
When it comes to a personal loan, the person you talk to makes a difference. At Community Trust Bank, our loan specialists understand whether you're consolidating debt, covering expenses, making an amazing purchase, or planning that dream vacation. Your reasons are personal. That's why we offer flexible payment options and competitive rates to help make it happen. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Chris Malone at Doyle's Tire Shop. We invite you to buy the new and used tires and friendly service. We're doing our best to continue the legacy of Doyle's Tire Shop. Come see us on the 4-lane next to Eagle Tire Pro, right between La Follette and Jacksboro. Doyle's Tire Shop. The tradition continues.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
You know, the insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in 74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in 77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
Campbell County's premier sports radio and TV talk show is on the air. This is Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
Back here on the program, Jake Miller Sports Talk. Guys, I want to give a quick shout out. I love giving shout outs. Our friends down at Isaac's 247 Gym, our friend Jacob Lasley, who has set me up with an awesome training program.
So, you told me something during the break, Jake. Now I feel bad.
What do you feel?
You wished happy birthday to somebody. And you didn't tell me that it was Mr. Lexi's dad.
Lexi's not a mister.
It's Mr. Lexi's dad.
Mr. Hill. Mr. Doug.
Mr.
Doug Hill.
Mr. the maker of Lexi.
Okay, all right.
There we go.
All right,
happy birthday.
Circle back. All right.
Happy birthday to Mr. Hill.
So it is, of course, Christmas is going to be the last show that we do this calendar year. So we're going to pick back up on New Year's Day. We're not going to be doing a show next week because, quite frankly,
Christmas.
It's Christmas. It's going to be
Merry Christmas.
bit busy time for me, for you, for Matthew, for everybody involved. So want to go around the room and just, we probably should have done this at Thanksgiving. We never really told anybody what we're thankful for. But, we're going to go around the room here and...
Are we being semi-serious or...
Yeah, semi-serious.
Semi-serious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I got to go first?
Yeah, you got to go first.
Thankful for, of course, my family. That's a given.
Mm-hmm.
You're included in the family. I mean, you are family.
Yeah.
But my immediate family, of course, Katie, Caden, Mom and Dad. Thankful for you. I mean, you and I have known each other our whole lives, but through the show, we've gotten to know each other clearly a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Friendship, of course, with Matthew. Me and Matthew have known each other for several years as well through what I used to do as a profession and what he does. We used to just meet and talk in passing, but it's been
trade industry secrets.
Yeah, I would show him some stuff. He would show me some stuff. So it's been good to get to know Matthew. Thankful for WLEF for letting us have the show. It's not been a bad year.
No.
I always tell myself it could be worse.
It could definitely be a lot worse.
I'm there's a lot to be thankful for. Coming in with 2026, there's a lot to me personally that I'm looking forward to. New career opportunity, seeing where this show can go. You and I talk just about daily about ways that we could grow.
Mm-hmm.
And the show is, of course, we want the show to grow, and
it has grown a lot.
It has grown a lot, but just ourselves, our growth.
Mm-hmm.
You've entered into a serious relationship with Lexi, who I think is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for the show, and then just the growth that you've made over the past probably 6 months to a year.
Matthew, what we got? Appreciate that, Daniel.
I'm thankful for being able to do this show. I've wanted to do something like this for ever since I started here. And when the coronavirus hit in 2020, we lost a lot of these live programs that we have now kind of brought back. And I'm thankful that we get to kind of do this again and bring have some more live presence on in the evenings on the radio and TV here. So that is one of the things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for you two. I'm thankful for my wife and my 2 cats and family, and thankful for Charlie's Pizza, who sponsors us. And all of our
always plug.
Always
plug.
I was going to read a scene out of Ricky Bobby. Want to thank you for my family, my 2 beautiful, handsome, striking sons, Walker and Texas Ranger, or TR as we call him, and of course my red-hot smoking wife, who is a stone-cold fox. And there's more to that, but I'm not going to recite that over.
I guess you and I are TR and the other son. So.
Walker and Texas.
Yeah.
Walker and TR. Goodness. Oh, man. What else you got for us?
Is that all you're thankful for?
Well, and, like I said, thankful for you all. Thankful for my church and, I said my family already. And, yeah.
Yeah, church for me too. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, you got to say that.
There you go.
Your turn, big boy.
My turn.
Go ahead.
First of all, you got to be thankful for Mom and Dad. I mean, let's call it like it is. The reason I'm, back home and doing everything that I love.
Mm-hmm.
I give a lot of credit to them because they really set me up for success. Given everything that happened in my life last year. Because there's a way that this show came about, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But, also, obviously Lexi gets brought up a lot on the show. And the fact that I have someone that not only supports, but also listens to the show, watches the show. That means the world to me.
Yeah.
Because it makes it that much easier when you have the support of the person you love and care about.
She's invested.
She is invested. And I appreciate that. You know, not only has she done that, but of course she's came to a few ball games, or one ball game at least, and she's all in on this show, like all in supporting what I do. And, you know, in part, you know, I can't even show how much I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then I also want to give, you know, my thanks to WLAF and, you know, of course, Jim Freeman, because, you know, the way this show started, the reason this show started, you know, I moved back home in February of this year. And it was mainly to assist with my grandmother, my mama.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wasn't doing too well. You know, I was up here for Christmas, and, you know, God was just telling me, it's like, hey, you need to move home. So I did. And, of course, you know, she ultimately passed away in May.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was the day after she had passed away, my uncle had me called down here. I'm pretty sure it was Matthew. It was either Matthew or Aaron that picked up the phone. And I was just making sure that, you know, they had got it, you know, that was on the website, you know, doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, you know what, I've wanted to get back in this for a minute. I was like, what would you charge for an hourly rate? And I can't remember if it was you or Aaron, Matthew, but you said you would have Jim call me. It wasn't even 30 minutes, and I'm getting a call. And he's like, well, it sounds like you and I need to have lunch. We had lunch. This show started. And, you know, not only am I able to do this again, not only am I able to do the thing that I love, we'll call it like it is, I'm comfortable talking about it, that was taken away from me, I'm able to do this again.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did Jim give me that back, but he also gave me my confidence back, and I will never, ever be able to repay him for that. And that's why I am forever thankful for WLAF, for Jim Freeman, for Matthew, Aaron, Bill, everybody that makes this place run, and Susan, everybody that makes this place run. I am so thankful for WLAF. When we return, we got a lot of football to pick from this weekend. And I mean a lot of it. So we're going to make our picks. Maybe talk a little bit more about Christmas on the way out the door.
I guess I'm just burnt cotton to you, ain't I?
What's that?
This guy.
Thankful for Daniel.
This guy.
Did you just say burnt cotton?
I don't know.
Man. Stay with us. Final segment of the program coming up right here on WLAF.
When you think loans, think green and look for us under the big green sign. First National Bank on the 4-lane La Follette. Our hometown staff welcomes you by today. See Brian. Ask for Carrie. Look for Beth behind the counter. Or see Taylor at the drive-thru. First National Bank Oneida. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Cougar fans, get your First National Bank Orange and Blue Cougar debit card.
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
Well, my doctor didn't think I would be to this point at this time, and I wouldn't have been had it not been for the rehab center here at Grace.
Oh, I like all the people that's here, and they've been real nice, and I've had a ton of fun with them.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
Hi, my name's Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Need tires and alignment? How about an oil changer, maybe brake work? Whatever your car, truck, or SUV needs, the folks at Hensley Tire and Service are ready to help you. When it comes to your vehicle, come to Hensley's Tire and Service. You'll find us in La Follette, where Indiana meets Beach. For your next set of tires or service needs, call Hensley Tire and Service, 423-563-8473.
Go Cougars!
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox, the owner of La Follette Nutrition, and at La Follette Nutrition, we support the Cougars. Stop by and get a loaded tea and shake or a superfood bowl. And don't forget, we have seasonal menus. We're located at 240 West Central Avenue, Suite 9, across from First Baptist Church.
Good, Hank.
Good.
TV Talk Show is on the air. This is Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
Back here on the program, final segment. It is time to make our picks, brought to you by our friends down at Slicks Barbershop, down next to the old boot store down there, isn't it?
He got you.
He got me set up pretty nice.
Where the barbecue spot used to be?
Yes. Down there where the old boot store used to be.
Boot store, barbecue store.
Some people probably aren't old enough to remember there being a boot store there.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. Anyway, it is time for our picks, brought to you by our friends at Slicks. Up first, we'll start with tomorrow's game. Number 9, Alabama travels to Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a 1.5 point favorite in this game.
Lightning does not strike in the same spot twice. Give me Alabama.
Matthew, Oklahoma, or the Alabama Crimson Tide.
I'd say it's going to be Alabama.
Alabama, I'm going to take Oklahoma. Ain't no love in Oklahoma, but there's some really good football. Give me the Sooners. Up next, number 10, Miami. Texas A&M, this game taking place Saturday at noon. Texas A&M, the 3.5 point favorite in this one. This one seems pretty easy to me.
A&M.
Yeah.
A&M, right across the board. Tulane, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Do they cover 17.5?
No.
Tulane.
Upset.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling different tonight.
What? And that would be just a shocker.
I'm here for it, though.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
But
and then you have James Madison and Oregon.
Not even a competition.
That's not even. This shouldn't even be a game.
No. Oregon all day.
This is ridiculous. Matthew, JMU or Oregon?
Oregon.
I'm taking Oregon as well. And honestly, I think they cover the 20.5.
Oh, yeah.
I think they more than cover it. That shouldn't be a game. It bothers me that it actually is.
What's next week's slate look like?
Next week's slate is going to be interesting on Monday.
Because we ain't doing the show next week, so we might as well go ahead and do some picks for next week.
Let's do a couple bowl games here. Let's see what we got here. Penn State and Clemson.
Ooh.
Penn State, a 3.5 point underdog.
Against Clemson.
I like Penn State in that one.
Give me Penn State.
Penn State, too.
I'd really like Penn State in that, actually.
I do, too.
Here's another interesting one. Georgia Tech and BYU.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech is a 4.5 point underdog, but I like them as well. I'll make some money this bowl season. Virginia and Missouri.
Missouri.
Matthew?
Missouri.
Give me the Tigers as well. We're agreeing on a lot here tonight, man.
That's weird.
Here's an interesting one because of who is favored. Houston is favored by 2.5 over LSU.
No way. Does Kiffin get to coach that game?
No. I don't think.
I don't know. Give me LSU, but if Kiffin gets to coach that game, LSU will stomp them.
LSU.
I'm going to take the Tigers as well, Matthew. See here. We got Tennessee and Illinois. Tennessee, a 2.5-point favorite. Really?
Tennessee. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with Vegas.
Give me the Vols.
Yeah.
It's in Nashville.
Yeah,
it's basically a home game. What in the world are we doing here? Vanderbilt, who feels like they should have been in the college football playoff. They feel like Diego Pavia should have won the Heisman. 5.5-point favorites against Iowa.
Just for spot, give me Iowa.
Iowa as well.
Vanderbilt's going to win. We all know they're going to win. Michigan, who just fired their head coach for inappropriate behavior, and then he ruined his entire coaching career by getting arrested for stalking and breaking and entering, essentially.
Yep.
Don't be Sharon Moore. Michigan, 7.5-point dogs. Give me Texas to cover by a long shot.
Oh, yeah, Longhorns?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. And Bryce Underwood, sorry, Michigan fans, he gone. Matthew?
Is it Michigan?
You're picking Michigan?
Yeah.
I think you've ate the catnip.
And I'm going to run down the list real quick of our odds to win the college football playoff. Who is going to win it all? Ohio State is sitting at plus 200. Indiana at plus 310. Georgia at plus 600. Oregon at plus 750. Texas Tech at plus 850. Texas A&M at plus 1900. Ole Miss at plus 2200. Miami at plus 2500. Alabama at plus 3000. Oklahoma at plus 5000. Tulane at plus 75,000. And James Madison at the same.
Could you imagine JMU?
No.
I would just put $1 on JMU just for the odds.
You'd win $750.
Yep.
By the way, we do not encourage anybody to make these picks. If you have a gambling problem or somebody you know has a gambling problem, call Tennessee Red Line 1-800-889-9789. Who's winning it all, Daniel?
Georgia.
At plus 600. Matthew, who's winning it all?
Would I be crazy to say Ohio State?
No, that's the best pick you can make.
I mean, they've got the highest odds.
I'm going to go with a wild card here.
Bama? No, you didn't pick Bama. Or Oklahoma.
Oklahoma at plus 5,000 is my long shot. I like that pick. I'm going to stay with that pick. Oklahoma finds a way to win it all in a year in which we thought that Brent Venables might be fired.
And this all started because of a win at Tennessee.
It actually propelled their entire season.
It's a different team. They lost to Texas and just a whole different team. Don't like it. It is what it is.
And just for funsies, we're going to make our pick for the NCAA Men's College Basketball Champion. Who you got?
I don't. Duke. Safe bet.
The third best odds. Matthew.
Tennessee. I don't know.
Plus 3,500. That's actually not terrible.
No, I changed mine. Changing it.
Who?
Houston.
I do like some Houston basketball.
I'm going to pick Houston.
I'm a big Kelvin Sampson fan.
Yep.
They play some good basketball. Really like it. But, you know who I'm going to pick?
Who?
North Carolina.
Tar Heels. It's always a safe bet.
Tar Heels. Before we go, I did want to hit on this situation real quick, just because, I mean, it did gather a lot of media attention both in the sports world and, quite frankly, on national news, given the nature of the case. Former Michigan head coach Sharon Moore was fired last week after we went off the air. And then 3 hours after his firing is announced, we get word that he has been arrested. It's like, what did he do? Well, he had an affair, or an inappropriate relationship, as they call it.
With a staffer.
With a staffer. And then word gets back to his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Word gets back to the school.
Mm-hmm.
He ultimately gets fired.
Which the school has known that this is a thing because there was an investigation before anything officially came out. But this is not a secret. This was reported like 3 weeks ago on Twitter. There were some rumblings of going-ons. Go ahead.
And then basically he goes into his mistress's house or apartment saying that he's going to do something to himself, grabs butter knives, and ultimately cops are called. He's arrested. And it was so surreal seeing him in Michigan coaching gear a week and a half prior. And then we see him in a white jumpsuit in an enclosed room answering to a judge. Ruined his entire, here's the thing. The inappropriate relationship.
He would have had a career.
You can come back from that. It might have taken him a little bit to find a job, or he'd have had to go to a lower level. He would have found a job. What he did after the fact, that killed any chance that he ever had of getting back into coaching.
So you take Petrino, who had some interesting stuff happen off the field.
Yes.
Found his way back.
He found his way back. Hugh Freeze.
Found his way back. Thing. Found their way back.
He found his way back to Auburn.
Yeah. And then if he would have just left it at that, manned up and dealt with it, I think he would have been fine. But he broke. I mean, it's basically a career death sentence.
Basically is. And you got to think, this is a guy,
has young kids.
Played at Oklahoma. Ends up getting what a lot of people consider a dream job at Michigan. Dream job.
And Michigan don't fire head coaches.
They don't. The only time that you can really look at somebody and say, yeah, they had to do that was back in the 90s when they all were taking the payments from Big Money Ed.
Yeah. I mean, I could see Harbaugh a little bit with the whole sign stealing stuff.
Yeah. But, I mean, they let him coach after that, man.
Yeah, Sherrone Moore was on the staff then, too.
Yeah. He got suspended and then got to pick the games that he was suspended for.
Yeah.
Which I thought was stupid. But don't ever do that. Like, if you are ever in a situation like that, and I hope that nobody ever puts themselves in that situation.
I got one better for you. Don't cheat.
That's an even better one.
That sums it all up.
That'll ruin your life faster than anything.
Don't cheat.
Yeah, because not only that, you got to think, he should be fine with all the money that he's made coaching.
Yeah.
His probably soon-to-be ex-wife is probably going to get half of that, if not all of it.
Yeah. Just don't cheat.
Yeah, the guy literally, he ruined his entire life.
Yep.
And I don't feel sorry for him.
Nope. That's my solution. Don't cheat. You don't cheat, you don't get in the situation.
Yeah, you don't end up like that. You don't end up like Bobby Petrino and wrecking a motorcycle and then having to explain that. And you don't end up wrecking a Lexus on North Shore Drive in 2009, causing damages that you ultimately have to pay for with a co-ed in the car and then having to call Ed Orgeron to come and pick you up. Where you at, Lane? Oh, man, Lane, I'm on my way. I would have loved to have had a recording of that phone call.
I think a lot of people would have.
What a time for Tennessee football. That was the most exciting year between football and basketball.
It was. Jake, I'm ready for Taco Bell.
Are you ready for Taco Bell?
I think I'm ready for some Taco Bell.
Matthew, you ready for Taco Bell?
Always, but I'm kind of full from this Charlie's.
I'm ready to go to sleep. Matter of fact.
On behalf of me, Merry Christmas.
Matthew, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Daniel, Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. That's going to do it for us. Thank you for making this show possible and giving me a reason to come back here every Thursday or Monday or whenever we decide to do a show, because sometimes schedules just don't line up the way that we intend for them to line up. We will be back on Thursdays from here on out, starting in the new year. Everyone have a safe and Merry Christmas. We'll see you all on New Year's Day.